Hi there. Now we come to the last part of the project where we talk about the analysis of sales by sales representative and over the months of 22. So with this in mind, let us go to the file. So just to give you a quick recap of what we covered so far, number one, we corrected the different errors and we listed them. Then we start to analyze the sales by region. And we found Northeast has the highest record of sales. New England has the lowest. And this also was very clear when we made the analysis by the states. And when we come to the representative, we find the findings are a bit different because North Central and the other area, West, they are very good area, but the issue is that they didn't have good number of representative to boost up their sales. And we recommended that if they increase like one sales rep in West region and another one in North Central, those might bring more sales than Northeast. Now we come to the sales by the insurance types. And what I did is, number one, I created a table here, which I think you can do it by yourself. This table, number one, has regions, then insurance type, then sales, sum of sales. And you need to create the table, do the heading as I do it here, and then the total, and make sure to do the format, because you will be graded on the format. And then we make a chart here that it's a bar chart similar to what we did in the beginning, this one, the clustered column chart. And this can show you here that the professional insurance type made the highest record of sales and life insurance made the lowest. But now I added a new tool that you can use it in visualization, which we call it a slicer. And here you can see the slicer. So I created two slicers here. Once you grab it here, then it will show you how you would like to do the slicer. And then you can choose the slicer and put it in the value here. But because I did it already to save the time of the video, I made the slicer and in the value, I put one of them, I put the region, as you can see here. The other one, I put the insurance type, this one, and I drag it here. So here is the first one. And now I made the setting of the slicer from here. So you go to the slicer settings. Let me click here. Yep. So here is the slicer. I chose the slicer and I put the insurance type. And then for the slicer setting, I chose the drop down. So there's vertical list, tile, drop down. I chose the drop down menu. Why? Because I can show you here, if I need to see only the auto insurance, it gives me the auto insurance for all the regions. What about if I need, so if you erase here, it will remove the filter. What about if I need to see all the insurance in one region like Midwest? Here I can get the professional, the auto, the home, disability, all of them for the Midwest, and I can see here their graph. So I can slice the sales either by type or by region or by both of them. Why did I do those two slicers? To see what I found in the previous requirements are still valid. So yes, I found the Northeast has the highest record of sales in all the types of insurance. So if I go here, Northeast, and I check all of them, check, you will see, but this is in my data. In your file, which I'm going to send it by email, you need to check it. So don't feel that what I am concluding should be the same and what you find. But what you need to do is you go here, Northeast, compare these amounts with, for example, North Central and New England. You will see that the sales in the Northeast are by far the highest sales among all the regions. And the sales in New England are by far the lowest among all the regions. And then we said, perhaps the insurance here, since the life insurance is the lowest, we need to do some marketing campaign among all the 6 regions to make sure that we boost up the life insurance, because I found that life insurance, even in the Northeast, is the lowest one. So we need to check all the states, all the regions, and maybe we come up with insurance a marketing campaign that can cover up all the country, and hopefully it will boost up the life insurance. And this would be the fourth requirement. The last requirement is the sales by month. I would like to see if the sales is seasonal or stable. So I made here a table, and I'm sure you can do this one where you put only the sales by month and the total amount of sales. And look here, when you look at the sales, you see more or less it's stable, and it goes around 3.6 million, which I wrote it here in my finding, with only two spikes down here, where I see February and September are slightly lower. And my conclusion, I thought maybe in February, the decrease due to the lack of saving after Christmas and the New Year expenses, the people, they don't have enough money to spend on insurance in February. The same thing in September. Maybe the people coming from the summer holiday and they're going back to school, so they don't have enough money to spend on the insurance. But overall, the company has sustainable sales across all the 50 states with an average of $43 million per year, which is a good amount of income. And this was my final conclusion. So what you need is, number one, download the Power BI. Number two, get the data from the email that I'm going to send you. Number three, make the 5 requirements as I did it here in my videos. And once you finish, you save up one Power BI file and upload it on my Brightspace. If you need any help, please let me know. And I hope you enjoyed this project. Thank you. Bye-bye.